STI site, and I'm back again today with another gameplay commentary. Today's video is going to be another Tech Tuesday video. I am aware that I missed last week, and if you had watched my previous videos leading up to that date, you would have known that I was really busy, and there wasn't really a whole lot going on, so I just went ahead and took that day off to try to get some stuff done. And I did get the video up Thursday. And then missed Sunday because I was in Florida, and then I'm actually in Florida as this one will be uploaded, but I'm still making a video, so you guys won't even know that I'm gone. Today I have two different topics. One of them is actually, it kind of relates to last week, but it's still relevant now, so I'm going to go ahead and talk about it, and that one will be SimCity. Now, I'm sure a lot of you guys have heard all the news about SimCity's release. You know, it was a good release numbers wise, but as far as customer satisfaction, it was one of the worst releases EA's probably had. And EA's who makes SimCity, you know, games like that, they make a lot of sports games. SimCity is PC only, and they released SimCity with the always on DRM, which basically means where you have to be connected to the internet to connect to their servers to be able to play the game, or at least that's what they said when they released it. Or the release copy, that's what you have to do. And after the release, the servers were overwhelmed, so a lot of people couldn't play. They're getting really upset because they couldn't play the game that they paid for, which is completely understandable. But it came down to the fact that EA wanted to release the always on DRM to try to stop some of the pirates, try to stop some of the PC players and make them actually have to play for the game that they're paying. So you can't really blame them. It would have been a perfect launch if the servers wouldn't have gotten overwhelmed. And the reason they got overwhelmed is because they sold more copies of it at the time that it released than they were expecting. So it's good and bad for them. The CEO of EA did actually end up resigning. Now, this wasn't the only reason he resigned, but you can't say that this didn't have something to do with it. He left. You could tell he was out of frustration, because usually when CEOs will leave, like Woody's Gamertag might have said a couple days ago in a video about this. Usually when they leave, they're almost saying that they don't really have time to run the company, and that wasn't what he said at all. You know, he just said, it's time for me and the companies to part ways, you know, let somebody else try to do what I've been doing. Because, he's been doing a good job, but there's been bumps in the road that have really... his job's probably been up for question for a while now. So that was the end of that. That's pretty much everything to SimCity. The servers are a little bit better now. They do go down occasionally, but it's playable. And it was actually proved that it could be played offline by a hacker. Simply removing 2 lines of code, and it could be played offline, so they lied about that. Alright, so I do have a second topic for this video. This is going to be a little bit longer of a Tech Tuesday because I rambled on about SimCity for a while. The second topic is about Reddit. Reddit is starting a new YouTube series where first off, I'm going to say, I'm sure most of you guys have seen the commercials where they have like 5-year-olds just, babbling on and trying to explain... Well, actually, I don't know that they're actually trying to explain anything, but they're 5-year-olds babbling on. I'm sure you guys have seen them. They're all over if you watch TV at all, you've had to have seen one. But Reddit's starting a YouTube series. It's a new series they're starting where they try to explain something like complex stuff to 5-year-olds. They're trying to do this to try to figure out ways to explain it to like adults. The reasoning behind it is, like, if you can explain it to a 5-year-old, any adult should be able to comprehend it and understand it. So, they'll take complex stuff as far as like government, politics, stuff in the world, wars, stuff like that, and try to explain it to a 5-year-old. And then the 5-year-olds will chime in with questions, just stuff they feel like they need to say. It might be relevant, it might not be at all. So after they figure out if they can explain it to a 5-year-old, it helps them figure out how to explain it to maybe adults that aren't quite as smart, and if you've ever been on Reddit, this is kind of how the site is. You might have a really complex post, but then you have really immature little kids or immature adults posting on it, and it just brings it down. And in some of it's because they really don't understand it. So that's why Reddit's doing it, and that's why it's relevant to Reddit. That's all I have to talk about as far as topics in this video. It's about 5 minutes now, so the gameplay in the background, if you guys are watching, is a Grand Theft Auto 4. That's what I'm probably going to be using for this type of video for a while, at least until I get another game I really enjoy playing, because I do like playing Grand Theft Auto, and I like uploading stuff besides Call of Duty to my channel, so this gives me the perfect opportunity to do both. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you do, leave a like. If not, as always, tell me why you didn't like it. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, guys. It's been Spawn Glitch, and peace.